Hey guys, how's it going? It's a Dinosaur Gamer, and in this video we're going to be doing another top 5, and in this top 5 video we're going to be discussing what zombies maps they should bring if they do decide to do a DLC 5. So let me just clarify one thing for you guys. In no way what I'm saying is any of this confirmed. That is not. I am just giving you guys my opinion on the top 5 maps they should bring back if they do decide to do a DLC 5 with all zombies maps. So take it with a grain of salt. I'm just giving you guys my top 5 on what zombies maps they should bring back if they do decide to do a DLC 5 with all zombies maps. So enjoy. Alright guys, so coming at the number 5 spot is Shangrila. So I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking, Shangrila really? On the top 5 list? And you guys are gonna have to hear me out. So I love this map personally just because of the setting it was in. It was something that Zombies hasn't done, and it was totally unique. And I love them for like placing it in this like lost jungle kind of thing. It was really cool. But besides that, the one reason why I want to see this map is because it was extremely challenging. You know, it wasn't like Ascension where like there was just this gigantic room to just rape train around, or like a lot of the other maps where it's just pretty easy to go to high rounds. This map was actually pretty difficult. If you got to a pretty decent round, like 30 or 40 or even higher, that was really good because this map was very hard. They had the fire boss and the screecher that made it even more difficult, but it made it unique in its own way. Plus I love the baby maker. Okay, this wonder weapon has to be one of the funnest wonder weapons to use. It was totally just, it was just so fun to use. I mean, I do think they kind of made it as a joke, and it was a cool one. I mean, it was totally funny. If you got this, you were just so psyched because it was just something awesome to run around with. So that is why Shangri-La is coming at number 5. So coming in at the number 4 spot is Moon. Moon has to be one of the most unique maps, not just it being placed on the moon, but in gameplay wise as well. I love the fact that you could actually pack a punch and get a perk, whether it be Speed Cola or Juggernaut, even before round 1 starts. I loved how they started you off in Area 51. It was something really cool. It posed a challenge in itself as well. And you could honestly just have fun just by staying in Area 51. Just seeing how long you could actually survive. It was totally unique and totally fun, and I love that feature about Moon. Another reason why I loved it as well was because I loved how you could travel throughout that huge part of the map with the pads, just going from one pad to the next. I thought that was totally unique, and it was so fun. I loved doing that alone. When I first played the map and like it just launched me, I was just blown away, even by how big that area was as well. I loved how they added the boss astronaut. It was cool as well, and I loved how they added that. And lastly, the wave gun. I loved using it. It was something to get from the box that I just loved using, and I can't even remember playing with it that much as well. That's why I really want them to add it back so I can play with their wave gun again. So that is why Moon is coming in at number 4. Now coming at the number 3 spot is Mob of the Dead. Now this map should just be added just because of how much of a fan favorite this map was. Everyone loved it pretty much, and it was totally innovative as well, with them adding the Hell's Retriever and the Afterlife. It totally made the map unique, as well as them adding Brucey that you would just have to kill as soon as you could, because he was not something to just not pass up on killing. It's like, oh, I'll kill him after, but when I kill all the zombies. He was something that you probably should kill as soon as you can. It totally made the map innovative. It was so unique in itself. Plus, one reason why it should be added is because it was one of the few maps that was actually kind of creepy and scary. I know not for most of the maps, they're not all like, you know, you're gonna have nightmares or anything, but this map definitely did have an element that was definitely scary and creepy, with like bodies hanging all over the place and blood-filled bathtubs. It was definitely creepy, and you know, I feel like that's something that a lot of zombies maps should strive for, that some have been lacking. So I feel like that's one reason why it should be added. And the last thing I'm gonna say is they added the Tommy gun, and I love the Tommy gun. So I was just really happy once they added the Tommy gun in the map. So that is why Mob of Dead is coming at number 3. So coming in the number 2 spot is Call of the Dead. Now this map gets the number 2 spot since it is one of my most favorite maps in zombies. I love the setting of Call of the Dead. I loved how it was actually with like movie characters, which is pretty cool. And it was just one of my favorite maps to ever play. One thing I loved especially was the zip lines. These things were awesome. You traveled long distances, not in like Zetsabo, where you would travel like just up just like this one area. It was kind of like a little pathetic, but these zip lines actually took you through, they really took you through a majority of the map, and it was really cool, and I loved that feature. I mean, come on now, it was also one of the few maps that actually have a sickle, which isn't much, but it was definitely pretty cool. And it added the best perk ever, Deadshot Daiquiri. I'm just kidding, by the way, but it did add a new perk, which was something unique. And it was totally unique, and I love playing it. So that is why it gets the number 2 spot. So coming in at the number 1 spot is Origins. It just totally makes sense that this would be the map that they remaster. Even if they only do one, you could probably put your money on Origins. It just makes sense, even from a story perspective. From the story perspective, this is where it all starts, and with Revelations, this is where it's gonna end. So it just makes sense from a story perspective. Also, the wonder weapons were amazing. The staffs and the ice one especially were just awesome to use, and you could pack a punch them, which was unique. Not only did you get a staff, you could pack a punch it, which was definitely something cool. It was the start of something like that, like how if you got a wonder weapon, you could actually pack a punch it as well. We see a lot of that in like Black Ops 3 with the KT. So it was definitely pretty cool. It was definitely a cool idea. Also, the gameplay was very awesome. You had the dynamic weather from like rain, then snow. Also the giants, which were kind of like which had the same ideas like Groard Crovey with the dragons. It made it so you couldn't only stay in one spot and just keep doing that. You did have to move from time to time. And also with the generators, you had to actually go protect them as well, and that was how you got your stuff. And it was really cool. I loved the whole generator idea. Also, it started challenges as well, which was definitely something cool. It was just, all in all, it's just a very unique map, and it was totally awesome. It's hands down one of the most best maps that they have ever made. I love playing on it. It is just so awesome. And I think a lot of people will agree with me on this. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's top 5 video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys have your own thoughts on what top 5 maps should be added, if they do decide to add a DLC 5, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll be happy to read them. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.